going to get attention, I think. What?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Is this the statue?
Revelio.
Interesting. What is that butterfly thing? What is that?
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
Oh. Where was that frame again?
Life is so peaceful in the hermits. Well, goblins are lurking around every corner. Can't be good for business.
Okay.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
It must be difficult to live in those remote hamlets.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Like a moth to a flame. Frame. Oh, this statue's not moving.
I have family in Eindale. Father wants me to visit them, but I haven't had the time. I'm avoiding our tournament. Slytherins almost always use the door.
Whoa.
I still can't believe that girl.
How
For a
nice
dressing
to
on
see you,
shrinking
my young
solutions, I
friend.
thought it would be clever to shrink it before handing it in.
Locked.
I shall never get my homework done at this rate.
Nope, something's here.
Revelio.
I bet all the answers to everything are in the restricted section. There should be a special treat in year 5 that you get to go into it.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year. Perhaps I'll pay a visit.
Revelio.
Rumor has it there's a secret passage. Three brooms.
Oh, there's a chest. Items. Gear. Is it this one? Neckwear. Legendary. Handwear. Headgear. Cloak. Oh. What the?
Revelio.
Is that a chest? Locked. What is this? What did that do? What's up here? What are these bells for? I can open this big chest. I got a scarf from this big chest. Whoa. What the? Wait, where am I? Oh, what the? Forgot that chest was there.
What are you up to now?
Can I go here? I just want to explore. Oh wait, I remember going here. What's this area? Oh. Sick.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Harry Potter, you here? Can I eat something? What's over here? Oh. Still don't get this puzzle. What? No clue. Maybe that's later on.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
How do I get up there?
Is it possible to become Laura and Taste it, then. It's all about demeanor, isn't it? Being an aura, having a commanding stature. I think I shall be a force to be reckoned with.
I find if I try to look attentive in potions, it seems to keep sharp off my back. It works quite well unless you are.
Anyone here? Oh, okay. That's nasty. Someone's been eating in here. Jeez. Should change my settings.
I don't like how flying messes up your hair.
That Ray's girl thinks she can fly better than anyone.
Stupefy. Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly
Yeah,
took
my
out the
character
largest
looks like a girl.
poacher in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A
Leviosa.
levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Well done. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This
Protego.
should be easy.
Stupid Protego.
Okay, so lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid Levioso. I know. Stupid
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
Easy. Come on now.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Oh, this is the guy I met earlier. Arthur.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Where am I
My
supposed to
aunt
go?
says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can.
Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, what? Is that a cat? Oh. Meet Professor Weasley in the Transfiguration classroom. Are there any side quests I can pick up? I guess not. Sheesh.
I'm dreading taking my Transfiguration owl. Absolutely dreading it. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain reasons for the exceptions to Gamp's law.
Professor Weasley's easily my favorite. Her wand work is exquisite.
I hated learning banishment. Never had such abysmal marks.
There's a chest out here somewhere. Where is it?
My brother caused a lot of trouble at Professor Weasley.
Oh, there's an owl. What's in here? Locked. What's in here? This place is huge.
Why are we only learning all the boring potions? When are we learning Felix Felicis? Knowing Sharp, he'll probably teach it after we've done our exams.
In my blood, my mother said. From her side, at least.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a muggle. You know it does.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Another cat. Where is this chest?
Revelio.
Oh, what is this?
Revelio. What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
What's a spell?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
What do I have to do again? How do I collect?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Which spell?
Levioso!
Oh. What the? Do I have to hold it?
Lumos.
How do I get it? Jump. How do I?
Levioso.
What?
Revelio.
What is this?
Levioso.
Oh, what the? Oh, do I need another spell for this? How do I collect it? I'm so confused. over there.
Levioso. Protego.
What?
Levioso. Accio. Got it.
Oh my god, I forgot I had that spell.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
Where do I go now?
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might as well be surrounded by
Accio. Brilliant.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
What's your sad predicament?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
You don't have any friends?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Gobstones. 6 of them.
In trouble, are we? Paid up to that.
Revelio.
What's that clinking sound? What? Where's that bell coming from? I can't even open this yet.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
How do I do that? I don't have a broom. Oh. I see one.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Professor Weasley was exhausted.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Bet it's over here.
Accio. Revelio.
Ooh, gloves. What is this? Oh. Okay. Offense.
Revelio. Accio.
What's that about? Oh, where's the second?
Revelio. Accio.
Oh man, I have to go back.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What? Oh, it's telling me to go upstairs.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
2 more.
Leviosa.
Dang, how high is this tower?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
It's a giant knight over here.
Revelio.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Accio.
My family has been sorted into Ravenclaw for generations. Bit of a...
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
There we go.
I should go and see her.
My brothers and I prefer pumpkin.
Oh, they only move when you get close.
Lumos.
It's a side quest over here.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which...
Why do I feel like she's
now
evil?
that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Revelio.
How do you open this?
Revelio.
People just walk by this stinky pathway.
Off on another
No doubt that
adventure,
Black will
are
be
we?
remembered as the worst headmaster at Hogwarts. No one will have a replacement.
Revelio.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster in
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade. I'm going to try and visit them all this year. What do you think Black's wife is like?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Another collecting quest.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really like to have it back before it falls into the wrong hands.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Is there another one? Oh, there's 3 more. See you.
Can't somebody I'm at least moderately good at charm.
There's 1 left.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Nobody can do a hex like me. And I dare you to prove me wrong. You saw that first year with the engorged head. That was me.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Let's just stay in with me.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.